Hello, and welcome to some more Krastorio 2. If I can get my settings set up, hang on a second. Okay. My name's Trismegistus, and in this series I am playing through the Krastorio 2 overhaul mod. As you can see, I've not played this, I've not done any work in between, basically. So we are literally exactly where we were before. I think. I don't think I did anything. I think I did come and take a look because there's a couple of things I've done that I think I need to redo, basically, to just tweak and fix. I've been a bit sort of. It was ironic, actually. I think I was telling someone about my sort of design principles that I use, and then I've kind of ignored them. So I think we need to go back and kind of tweak some of the things that I've done. For example, here, I'm crossing lanes, basically. So one of the things I try to avoid is crossing behind machines, basically, not crossing lanes. So it makes it more expandable, is the basic idea that I usually go for. Because, I mean, as it happens, I've accidentally doubled this up, so it's not necessarily a problem as such. But the basic idea I usually try and go for is that you go in one direction and out in the opposite direction. So the fact that I'm going in at the top here and out at the bottom and crossing over is not how I usually do things, because it limits the expandability. Now, as I say, this happens to be twice as big as it should be, but you know, when we get to higher level belts, and there are multiple higher level belts in this overhaul mod, we won't have anywhere to put anything. We'll have to do undergrounds and all sorts of horrible stuff. So this is the type of thing we need to fix. What it basically means is I need to do some tweaking around here. So rather than this whole thing I've done where I've gone down, we need to bring these underneath, basically. That's pretty much the extent of the fix, really. But I do then also need to have a way of working those in. I'm not sure I'll keep the landfill thing. We might end up, because we're going to have to do like stone crushing, for example. The other thing I want to fix is this mess that I did yet last time. So again, it lacks the expandability that I usually go for. So what I should really do, I think, is we'll have the belts go along here, almost like a sort of a side bus. Now, I'm not going to have all the belts go down here, you know, around these. We will keep this sort of roughly here. It's just the point is it needs moving that way a bit so that I can put the copper belts down there. And then when we need to expand these, we'll have room to expand, basically. So that's the type of tweaks we need to do to start with. As it turns out, we're going to need a lot more iron than I was thinking. Now, as it happened, the radars have revealed some iron, so we can go and grab this iron. We should also look for some more copper. I'm not sure that there is. Oh, there we go. There's a reasonable copper patch, so we can grab that. We have raw rare earth metals there, quite a lot of them, so we can grab those as well. I mean, we've got other resources here. We can also maybe mess about with the train bridges mod, so maybe go across there. So there's plenty to do. I did just want to flag, though, that so Nilhaus is doing a charity stream in support of children, Save the Children. So I will probably at some point sort of flag. I'm just going to do my usual stream. I think he's going to start at 5 UK time, 6 o'clock Central European time. So I'll probably just note if anyone's not aware and they want to go and support that. I think it's a worthy cause. Won't get into the politics of it, but war is never a good thing. Even the good wars are bad wars, in my opinion. But I say I'll leave that point there. So what I could do, you see, part of the problem I've got here is I've sort of pinned myself in a bit. So what we could just do, very simply, is essentially move these down a bit, because we do have plenty of room here, and I say I'm going to have to rework this anyway. So we could move these down. Effectively, all we'd be doing is pulling up these bits and putting it at the end. Because we do have a bit of room. Don't have to have these here, right? My bots, I'm sure. And I've also got the companion drone. So most of these roboports are going to go anyway, but I have brought the roboports round so we can just get rid of all this altogether. I say we need a bit more room at the bottom, I think. You know, I can move this down. We'll probably try and avoid that stone because we'll probably grab that eventually, you know, for processing. But it still gives us plenty of room to move things down, I think. In fact, should I take the power line out? Oops. So we need power for that, don't we? So I'll leave the power line for the minute. Oh. Yeah. Wasn't expecting you lot to leap into action. I thought you'd gone to sleep. I think I might... No, I'll leave that on because I need to get them to do the rebuilding. Now, how do I want to do this? So it's really a case of just sort of moving it down. Are you not charged yet? Hurry up. Moving it down more than anything. So, and, you know, I'll re-divert these, so we might end up with quite a full inventory, actually. Thinking about it. Why have I got 74? Oh, I would have, because I've just picked up this thing, haven't I? Put them in there. And 10 of them as well. Get rid of those. So I think what I'm going to do, I'll get the general bots to do the job, because it should still be in, yeah, be in their range. The question is how far I want to sort of move it down. So if we imagine this becomes another iron, and we want also to use that, you know, for the circuits and all that sort of stuff, then we probably need it to be there at best. So that's iron. This becomes the new copper. And so that would go over there. So if we copy those two. Oops. Like that. Then actually we're not going to have a lot of room, are we? We're literally moving it down a tiny bit. Okay, I think we'll abandon this patch effectively. We'll sort of ignore it. So, in that case, do that. Oh, you're going to do that, cool. So if this is then... So the iron and the copper coming down. So that would need to go... I've probably got some blueprints to do this. But I'm not sure where they are. Do that there. 1, 2, down there. Oops. Okay. We can move you over rather than have loads of underground belts. In fact, no, I haven't got any of them. Okay, that's inconvenient. There must be some pipe somewhere. So yeah, so this will become copper and iron coming down. I say we need to rework this. I mean, it was daft, this design I came up with anyway. I kept saying it while I was doing it and then just ploughed on with it anyway. Classic me, that. Classic me. Just plough on with it, and even when you've spotted it's a bad idea, just keep going. Right. If I put this here... Right. Oh, we'll need to connect them, but I think we've then got everything in range. Yeah. Okay, so we need to pull all this up. This is why I didn't want my bots doing it, because we'd end up with an inventory full of all sorts of rubbish. Right, so over here, we still want this sort of offshoot, but we can move the lane balancer down a bit. That gives us a bit more room to play with, as it were. So we can take it down, say, down to here or something. Let's line it up with that. I'll just make it. Will I? There you go. Splitter, splitter. Oops. That's wrong, isn't it? We need one. Oh, well, probably my template one is afterwards, but I will actually take this out afterwards. Oops. No, we won't. We'll make a complete mess of it. Right, so we'll take that afterwards. Okay. So might as well get rid of all of that. And then, in fact, I bet I could make a load of belt, couldn't I? There we go. All this iron I'm picking up. Let's get a load converted into plate. That's unfortunate positioning, isn't it? Okay. I probably want to move this wood. Oh, hello, Mikey Spanner. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a good day. Right, so if I do that under there. Okay. In fact, I'm doing that. I don't need to unscrew out that bit, do I? Okay. So the bot should take care of all of this, but we can move the actual junction down as well. So put that there. Oops. And get the positioning right. And then we can move that bit down as well. Well, I'll just pick this up. For convenience sake. So if that's going across there, and that's that one. So I've actually accidentally pinned myself in a bit too much, but we can make a little bit of extra space. Tidy things up a little bit. So that needs to move down to there. Why does that not look like it's lined up properly? Must be there. That's better. And then we just get rid of all this. So I'll convert it into a bunch of belt as well. Stop my inventory filling up too much. So that then becomes a straight line. That's a straight line there. Oops. That's a straight line there. That's a straight line there. Okay. So we could basically move... I mean, I could probably just basically do the exact same process, I guess, couldn't I? So that needs to be lined up with the bottom, as it were. That needs to be there. This needs to move down as well. I don't need that actually. So if I just cut and paste that bit, I'm sure I'll have to come and tidy this up because the bots are quite slow. So at the moment we've not got too many researches done. So speed researches done. So in fact, I'm actually wondering where they're going to put all that stuff. If we chuck down, because I bet they're filling up. Because it's a lot of resources I'm putting in there. If I get them to add a little bit more storage there, then we should be able to avoid filling our storage up. Well, too quickly anyway. I'll put some recyclers on at some point as well, so we don't, end up with it all blocking the chests, but we won't do that yet. Right, so next one down then. Let's copy that one. Don't know why I copied all right. Oh, I'm not in the map view. There we go. Okay. Oh, that's just outside of the range of that roboport, isn't it? Let's see if we can... If we put, say... This is all temporary anyway, so I'm not fussed that I'm just sticking random... Does that cover it? Random roboports in. Yeah, I think that covers it. Right, so we can pull all of this bit up. And that. And that. Okay. So I think we're going to have to add another iron anyway. So what have we got here? We've got iron, copper. Then this is coal, isn't it? So it's having to come all the way over anyway. I've not hooked it up yet, so we could put anything in this slot. I think it would be iron again, but we'll have to see. Okay. This one I can just wholesale move down. Oh, except I didn't get everything. Let's redo that then. Do that. Line that up there. Pop that on there, but this is wrong here. And I guess we need a bit more sort of room there. Right where the radar is, brilliant. Okay. Let's put that there then. There we go, there we go, there we go. Probably, I think I'll just leave them to sort everything out, and I'll come back and fix the bits that's wrong, because I've got too much going on there that I'm not quite sure what's being changed and not being changed. Right, we can probably move... So... How far down does that let us go? So... I think actually if I go back to the original blueprint, that might be easier. So if this is... Hang on. Let's do it from the map. So that's... Is that correct? Why does that look wrong? Oh, it's the wrong way around. That isn't. Yes, it is. Oh, is it flipped, maybe? So we got... Hang on. Oh, yeah, that's right. Must have got flipped at some point. Okay. And they're both down, aren't they? Yeah, okay. Don't know what happened there. Right, so if we poke... So if that was where it would normally be, then if we take it down 2, we can go further down than that. So if we take it down another 2, 2 meaning 2 furnaces, I think that's probably perfect, isn't it? So I can move it 2 down, basically. Okay. Right, so what I'm going to do is get rid of these power poles. Huh. Yeah, let's get rid of the power poles first. Better. Okay. And then... No. That one. And we can do 2 more furnaces here. Can we? Yeah, that'll fit, won't it? Overlaps with the balancer, but not in a problematic way, I don't think. Okay. I'll have to redo it where the actual robo parts are. Robo ports are. And then we can sort of put these in. I don't know, every... Is that what? Are they going to be connected? Bosh, bosh. Yeah, they'll be connected. So we've left 2 in between, so we've got 1 there. Obviously, I'm just stacking up a massive number of jobs for the bots to do. You know, entirely sort of deliberately. I'll just sort of leave them to sort it out. I'm sure they'll get the hang of it in the end. Right, let's put these back in. Okay, now we know we can take out the top 2. So yeah, this seems going to be a bit sort of bitty. Oh, look. I guess, oh, that's because the recipe's gone. Oh, dear. I didn't think of that. It's because it's changed the recipe, basically. So, oh, well, okay. So if I take... in fact, let's do a... no, let's do a new one. Let's do a filter inserter. Filter thingy. And we want to get rid of furnaces. We want to get rid of blue inserters, red inserters, and that's it? Yeah. Okay. So that's them. So we can get rid of the top ones. Yeah, I forgot that you have to set the recipe in this version of the game. Okay. So we're going to need to do a pick up items on the floor thing, aren't we? Oh, what a pain in the bum. Right, so what we want to do then is just sort of copy the recipe back down again. I can do the ones on the bottom afterwards. Oh, that's annoying. Biddy. Most people probably won't know what... I always think of the Buck Rogers. What the heck was that robot called? Tweaky? Tweaky? Something like that. It used to make a noise like that. It's like an error noise, you know. I think it did. I might be getting mixed up. That was the remake Buck Rogers of the... I can't remember what it's called, 21st century or something. 26th century? 35th century? I can't remember. Had Lee Majors in it, the $1 Million Man. People nowadays don't even know what any of that means. I could probably copy this over, couldn't I? But whatever. I'll sort out the stuff on the ground as well later. Just want to get the bots, because it's basically giving the bots even more work to do, and I don't need them picking stuff off the ground just yet. Let's get all the belts and stuff fixed first. Right. Last one. Last set. Oops. Right, there we go. Now, let's get to fixing this end of the problem. So, what am I gonna do here? I think I can just weave them together, so I don't need to move this, I don't think. Because basically I just need to reverse these belts and cut it off there. The tricky bit might be the getting this bit fed back in, but we will see. So that reverses those belts. We then want essentially it's basically it's what I had before. It's like it's how it originally was, and then I put it up here for some reason, like a silly person. So if we grab that bit, in fact, let's just grab that bit, and then we would want it to be here still. But if we take it down, because it should fit nicely in here. Obviously, you have to weave around the pump and the pipes and that, but should be able to get it in there. And I can always remove that because it's it's just like a recycling thing, and I can put the pump anywhere. It's just to avoid. It's just to create flow in the correct direction, basically. Right. So if I was to put it there. Oh, that moved down one, didn't it? Nuts. Hang on. So it's that line there. No. There? Hopefully. And then we just sort of take all of these and reverse them. Also avoids that horrible kink that I did before. I can just chuck some of this back in the train. Like so. Reverse all of these. So I guess actually that would be picked up, wouldn't it? And that's like that. That up. So yeah, it's going to kind of be a stream of sort of fixing some silly things I did before, I think, and just then add in a load more resources. Don't think we'll make a lot of... I don't imagine we'll restart science or anything today. Go. Let's put that in there. So I'll weave that round in the end. Okay. Biddly bob. In fact, let's make a load more belt. Maybe not quite that much belt though. Let's get all of that. Get you guys to pick up the undies. Oops. I think I cut it off there. In fact, if I hoover that up, I get the bots to do it. If they've got any charge left, that. Okay. That. I might deploy these guys because I strongly suspect we will run out of juice. Oh, let's put that in there, I guess. Okay, so we can, which would be best way round? I guess if we do it this way. Okay, I can underground it, but it makes no difference. So we need to hop under here in some way. How would that work though? We do that. I have to weave these around in a bit of a odd way, so it's obviously in the way. In which case, it might be better. Oops, no. We do that. I can connect that there. That one to that one. And then we've got these two. Gonna have kind of the same issue, aren't we? Oops. Let's put that there. How do I get that up there? I mean, we don't need that pipe anymore, because it's now a closed loop system. Cool. Okay, let's put the stuff in here somewhere. Biddy. And then work out how I'm going to get this in here. What we could do... Am I fussed about it feeding into... Oh, there's a belt missing there. Feeding into both sides. I don't think I am. In which case... Where would be a good place to... Because I can move this down, is the thing. So I could put the balancer here and have this feed across. Well, it's a bit of a mess, isn't it? The simpler solution, of course, is just to have it connect to one of these. How could I do that nice and efficiently? Maybe... So, I mean, basically this needs to go the other way. Was there no lights on this? Okay. Bloopy bloop. See, this is the type of thing I suppose what I should really do, maybe, is alternate them, because I got too many. You see, I'm using old school ideas, and you've got these other tools to help me achieve the same things. Right, so the belt's going the wrong way, isn't it? Which way is it? That way. So right, so I got near. 1, 2, 3, 4, yeah. Yeah, so we'll just bring this the opposite way. Like that. And then... Wait, did I put that all on? So that's far. That should be a layer. That's far. Should be a layer. Oh, that's weird that it does that. It's electric sparking animation. Never noticed that before. Right, so if we go in, no. If we go, because what I'm thinking is if I just drop that to there, oh, it doesn't fit, does it? How annoying. How annoying. I pinned myself in with too much space again, which is the whole thing I try and avoid, but I seem to keep doing it. So if we were here instead, would that help? So if we were there, Because what I'm basically trying to do is have an underground there. We have a splitter here. And that doesn't work, does it? Okay. What if we were here? We would need that to be there. Oh, this is a real mess. I thought it was meant to be making this better. So we want input priority to be the one on the right, because we don't want that to block up. We can use a filter there. Just not to waste too much. So this... Oh, this is a real mess. Who's put this together, eh? Okay, if we do that across like that, then... Underground there as well. Because this is in the way here. Dear me, what a mess I've made there. It is better though, because it's more expandable, but... So it's the problem of pinning yourself in, really. Because I don't want to... I know I've created this space, but I want to use that for extra lines coming along the top. Rather than... Or having more space to do things with here, basically. Rather than give myself more room here. I mean, I could move this whole thing up. But, you know, that's even more messing about. Right, okay, so we can put these two little bits of iron back in there. In the chest. Like that. And then... In fact, if we send that off, then it'll fill up. You know, so it's properly full in all wagons, so... unload a bit more evenly. Right, have they done all of this? I guess they have, to the extent that... Yeah, because there's no belts, are there? I forgot that. Okay. Okay, if I run down there, these guys will sort of fill out the belts that they can. And that'll also help free up a bit of my inventory and sort of finish this off. Oh, of course, this has old school things on it, doesn't it? So we want to go from Lela to Blah. Right. So they are a bit cheaty, the companion drones, but not in a way that I'm... Oh, I needed to do the power poles as well. So that's that one. Cool. Did that get more? Yeah. Right, so I was going to fix these little bits that were wrong, wasn't I? Is it just there? No, this is all messed up as well. Here we go. Look down there. That across there. There we go. Oh, and there's one little belt missing there. So I've used up all of my belt, basically. That's not a problem. Those guys are bringing in the blue inserters, okay. So we need to repeat this for the copper, basically. Cool. I guess I could get rid of these. this. Like so. Leave the roboport for the time being. I'm gonna, obviously it's not going to have any power, but it'll keep it in the network, basically. Oh, well I could have left... Oh, never mind. Never mind. Get rid of that. Oops. That. Okay. Now, I can never remember how to do the... Get rid of that. Tiles. No. How do I do... Huh. Can't I just set it to... cancel... Right click to open. Trees rocks only. Huh. Can I not do items on the floor? Oh, there we go. Item on the ground. I knew there was a way of doing it. I just forgot. Ghosts, tile ghosts. Yeah, there we go. So, and we want to whitelist them, I think. I think I'll turn my bots off. There we go. That's better. So, mark all of them for pickup. Okay. Get rid of that. Change it back to trees, rocks. Cool. Okay. And then we can... Oh, I can't do that from here, can I? Okay, we need to reset those recipes. I'll forget to do that, but that needs resetting as well. Right, how are we doing? Okay. Same deal, essentially. So, can I just copy and paste it? Probably. Is this actually done? Or have I... Did I ever connect it up? Yeah. So we can get rid of that again. Right, so say, can I just copy and paste some stuff over? So, if we copy that bit... Which bit did I copy? That bit. That makes a weird whooshing noise. I assume that's the machine. So let's get rid of that. Put that on. Don't think I need that robopole. Yeah, whatever. Pick these up. Turn that round. Turn these round. Wait, other way round. Like that. Like that. It makes this strange whooshing noise as you pass it on the map. That's very weird. Okay, so this is And underground, presumably. So that's that bit. Sounds like a race car. Right, if I copy all of that, it's not got any sort of instructions on it or anything, recipes or anything. So I can kind of grab all of that, I think. Across there. That's in the wrong place. Okay. What are the companion drones aren't doing? Where have they gone, in fact? Oh, you're not busy doing this stuff, are you? You are. Why are you doing that? Oh, they're picking up the rubbish, aren't they? Oh well. Okay, let's turn my bots on then, see what they can do before they run out of juice. I put some lights on this, didn't I? So it starts on the right. Okay, so there. I mean, future ones I'll just be able to pop it up properly, as it were, but one there, I'm sure. What else? So it needs to be near on the second one. Near on the second one. And then get rid of this. No. And then which one did I do as near first? So it was near on the first one. Okay. Yeah. Oh. You're back, are you? Back to fill up my inventory with rubbish. Thank you very much. Okay, let's see what we can get rid of in terms of... Oh, it won't let me do that, will it? Oh, well, okay. Yeah. Biddly bob, biddly bob. Yes, I know. Yes, I'm aware. Crikey. Oh, wrong furnace. Yes, I know. Crikey. Give it a rest, guys. Because they picked up like the millions of, iron plates and stuff, so in fact they're still doing it, I think, aren't you? So it's not a great place for that to be, but that was driving me nuts, that. Right, so if I pick that iron up at least, and we could turn more of this into a belt. And I guess we want at least a couple of them. Right, if I go and put that in now. And that in there. Then we can get rid of that copper. Okay. So we can just sort of put this. Well, actually, let's put it in the train. And that should be there and there. Hopefully that's all okay. I think I copied it over all right. We shall see. Right, are you back? You are back. Excellent. 7.4, 7.4, 7.4. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. Oh, I've disconnected these roboports anyway. We should have a roboport there, maybe. And in fact, we need a proper line, don't we? Because I'm going to be getting rid of them, so we want roboports all the way. Will those connect? Probably not. Okay. Can we put one in somewhere else? No. No. Why would we possibly want to be able to put a roboport in? So that would be up to there. Yeah, I think it's literally 2 tiles off. So if I maybe put this on the corner, hopefully that'll connect. But we can get rid of these roboports. Tell them to deconstruct that, to tidy that up. We'll see what they make of that. Right, where are we? We've got a ton of copper in here and what have you. Okay. Okay. Right. What do we want to do next? So, excuse me. What do we want to do next? Because I need to move the coal down to make, to make proper room. That's not a big job, but it's going to involve picking a heck of a lot of coal up. Need to copy those recipes down, don't I? But then what we need to do is redo this. Oh, actually, I could get them to pick all this up. Like so. What I could do... Could we? Oh no, I haven't got requesters, have I? I haven't done that. I keep thinking I can get them... I can just stick this in to a, whatever, logistics chest and request it down to the belts, which is down here. But I haven't got any requester chests. What I could do is change that into a storage chest and put a filter on it. But there's no guarantee they'll bring, they'll probably just fill up that one first. Okay. I think if we pop down... In fact, why... Oh! That'll teach me for not putting filters on things. Why have you put that in there? Let's go and fix that then. I was just looking at it and there's like tons of iron plate in that chest and it's not making any belts. And it's not making any belts because it's full of enriched copper. You see, my laziness always comes back to bite me, you see. And it's never very good laziness. It's not productive laziness. Is there such a thing? A productive laziness? It's not useful laziness. It's not, time-saving type stuff. It's not being bothered to do it properly. And then that bites me in the bum. Oh well. Right then. I forgot you lot were switched on, didn't I? I think I've lost six bots somewhere. Oh well. Right, so let's go and put a filter on that chest then. Should I put it on all of them? It's always a bit tedious doing that. Oh well. Like that. Roboports. See, I would normally team this with putting, logistics conditions on to these, but I can't be bothered to do that. So I'm sure that'll come back to bite me in the bum as well. Right. Let's maybe put some of these on. like this. I'm not going to do all of them. I just can't be bothered. I guess it's the ones they might pick up that we need to focus on. Where's the steel list? I don't do it because the menus are so badly organised that finding anything is a bit of a pain. I wish they'd put more tabs on. Oh, I'll just leave them. Don't care about them. But we do want one for that. And anything here? No, not fussed about them. Lights, but then I could grab some lights, couldn't I? Or lamps, I guess, is the proper term. So you would be long-handed. I mean, we're running out of all this stuff because that iron patch is just gone, basically. So there's nothing to make anything, essentially. So if I put, what we could try and do to get them to maybe put some stuff in here is put a logic filter on, but so there's no guarantee they'll actually do that. They tend to fill up a chest that's already got some stuff in first. In fact, why aren't you filling up the rest of it? Oh, because this one's not got anything in. So same again. Plate. So I don't know why. Well, I know why they put stuff on. No. Put stuff in there. I'm not fussed about them. Guess we could do that one. What? No, why have you put that in there? So this will teach me for not putting the proper recipes on them. What the heck's going on there? So that's splitters. So not there's any stuff to make anything, so it's all a bit irrelevant, really. So we could maybe sneak one in here with another one of these on. Oh, they have put some stuff in there. Okay. We could also maybe limit it and then we'll have to put some stuff in the other one. Maybe. Might work. You never know. You never know. What I can just do is sort of grab some stuff manually. If I take them. Ah. So if we put some stuff in, that's fine. Which one? That one maybe? Can I put a chest in there? Oh, I'm not fussed about that one anyway, because it's the loader. So maybe instead we do that. Whatever. So it all needs to get ripped up anyway. Maybe we could do that here as well. Make these. What are you blibbing about? Check filter there. Cap it at 100. Oh, okay. So maybe that'll help out, but so I sort of doubt it's ever going to have any much real impact. But get rid of some of that. Oh, if I do that, it'll take a small ice age. I think I might cap that. And then they won't put any more in there, maybe. Okay. Oh. Oh, of course I'm making transport belts, and yeah, there's no room for them. Right, let's go and throw this iron plate in the things at the top here. I could get rid of some of these, actually. Don't really need that. Right. Oh, they're off making the bus work. Bit early for that, lads. Bit early for that. Okay. Should be able to put some of this... Oh, in fact, I can copy the recipe as well. Okay. So grab that. Put that there. And then we can put that in. Okay, we're getting there. Slowly. Very slowly. Okay, put this iron... Oh, just put it in the things there. Yeah, now the coal. Probably shouldn't be using coal, to be honest with you, anyway. Oh well. Probably should use coke or something. Actually, am I just going to get the bots to do that? I think I will. So, if we turn you lot off, and we do a cut and paste on all of these, then that should move them all down. We might end up with 1 million chests of coal, but that's fine. I can always use coal. I guess the other question is whether it's in Robo... Oh yeah, it's in Robobot. We're okay. We are okay. Right. I guess I should say again, it's not like meant as a promo or anything, but I am going to stream my normal time, but for anyone that isn't aware, Nilaus is doing a charity stream in aid of Save the Children, relief for the war in Ukraine. I think he's going live in an hour, so if anyone wants to jump over to that when he does go live, I will not hold it against you. In fact, I'll probably end up watching it. Well, I'll get some dinner and I'll end up watching it, I'm sure, myself. He's playing Factorio again. From what I could tell, he's already raised a huge amount of money. I say, I'm not going to get into the whole politics of, you know, all that sort of situation, but I don't think anyone would disagree that war's not exactly a great thing, particularly for children, so it's a good cause. Right, so we've made a bit of room. What does that achieve? Basically, what I'm now going to do, I'm going to hook up more iron, and we're going to put it in there, and we're going to have another lane of iron that comes over here and gets smelted, because I was a bit staggered that these use up like more than 4 lanes of iron. basically. In fact, I've got my calculator, so... And this is only with blue machines, so it's like 45 iron and 54 copper. So it's actually more copper than iron, isn't it? So 45 iron is obviously 3 lanes of iron, and I'm not even making a full lane. I've only got 12 machine cores, so I actually need more machine cores, so we need more iron, you see. So it's basically 4 lanes of iron, and I think it's 6 lanes of... No, 5 lanes of copper. I am making more than a lane of green, but we probably want 2 of those eventually, you see. So what I'm thinking is we hook up another iron and another copper, but we do it with new outposts, basically, and we'll do them on the other side here, and that should take us pretty much up to the lake. I might have to landfill a little bit, but then we can always do a bridge across the top there. Or, well, it might actually, in fact, thinking about it, it might be better if we build it on the top, maybe. Because I've got a bit of a gap there now that I can slide it through. 1, 2, because this is a coal station, you see. Or it will be, it's not. It's obviously using that coal at the moment. Yeah, it might be better if I put it on the top. Wouldn't help with train throughput, obviously that's not great, but the trains now carry so much because of the bigger stack sizes. I don't think that's going to be an issue. Yeah, I might do that in fact then. Because we can have one, if that's 1, 2, 3, 3 complete power poles there. Oh, so it would exactly be in opposite that, wouldn't it? That's not great. Because we will want, yeah, so if we were putting the junction sort of there, it's exactly aligned with that. We can offset it, obviously, but then it puts it even closer to that. That's not ideal. Probably would have been better if the coal station was there. Anyway, what we need to do first is the mining side of life, I think. We also need some more trains. So what I think I'll do is pick up you guys. Like so. We can put some of that coal in one of our locomotives. I think. Oh no, I'm running them on fuel, aren't I? Not coal. We'll put it in a furnace then. Because what I basically need some more trains. So I'm going to need 5 more trains? Wait, am I doing them one-sided? Yeah, I'm doing 1 for 1, aren't I? So if I need 1 train. I don't think I've got any trains, have I? Because that's gone red. Not in logistics network, okay. Oh, I'm not in the logistics network, sorry. There we go. Why are you bringing me 5 rather than 1? And then we want, if we're doing... Wait. Oh, it's done that, hasn't it? Oh, nuts. No, okay. So I want 5 in total. It's not that it has to, yeah. No, I want 4 in total. I'll get this right in a minute. So I'm doing 1 for 1s. So I need 2 trains per 2 locomotives per train. So I need 1 more. Right. And then I need 8 in total cargo wagons. So I need 8 cargo wagons. I don't know if I've even got 8. Yeah, I have. Okay. Right. So we'll let them bring us those. I'll get rid of you. We also then want as many electric mining drills as we've got. Which is none. Okay. Let's make some electric mining drills then. So we want more than that. So we need a bit more iron. Rather ironically. So let's grab a load of that. Sure, that won't be enough, but it'll be okay for the time being. What else do we need? We need belt, but I've made a ton of that. We need railway track. There'll be a load of that in a chest somewhere. How much do I want to get? Let's get, say, 400. How much have I got? Oh, I got like 1,000. Okay. What else do we need? I mean, we need signals, but I got them. We need to make at least one train stop, so we need a bit more iron again. We need loaders, but only a few. I guess I could order some up, because there were some in the system. I've already got loads of splitters. What about inserters? We need fast inserters for sure, because you have to take it out of the wagons with inserters. You can't use the loaders for some reason. What else? It's got I guess power poles if I've got them. We're not making any modules, so that's not an issue. Either way. I'm sure there'll be something else, but I can't think what. Because we've got loads of big power poles already. Got plenty of lights. Have I got radars? I've got 2 radars. I could make a couple of radars. Oh, I could make some advanced radars. I forgot about that. Okay. Yeah, so make 2 of them. What else? Anything? Trains, track, signals. How are we doing? So it's still making all of them. It's bringing me them. The bots are so slow, so it could take a while for that to arrive. Have I got enough inventory room to put it all in? Probably not. Excuse me. Don't need long-handed. Cool. Is that everything? You brought me everything? I think you have. It's probably not enough, but as I say, we'll see where we get to. Right, so... Oh no, you haven't brought me... Oh, I only requested it. Okay. Set the max as 8, not the minimum. Foolish. Foolish. So we basically want to go up there, so there's probably not enough track in what I've requested, but we'll see what we can see. I think I'll just use the companion drones to wipe those biters out rather than do any proper combat. And then we want to go and get that copper ore. We could set up the raw rare earth, but you need something to mine that up, don't you? We've got a mini one somewhere here. That you need. Oh, right, yeah, you need chlorine. Okay. We won't bother with that for a second then. How are we doing? So we're still making them. You're still bringing them. Are you bringing them? Where are you? I say they're so incredibly slow at this stage. Why are you not bringing those to me? Alright, is that you? Are you bringing them? I think you're bringing them, aren't you? I think I need an extra row up here, don't I? All done? All done. Okay. So, if we were to copy and paste this iron sort of processing thing, what would that look like? So if I sort of grab that, I think I'm gonna copy and paste, but I'm not gonna reverse it, as it were. I'm not gonna do it on the other side. We'll just stick it on the bottom, basically. That's not all of it, is it? So if we go up there, and then I guess if I think I already did this, but do it again. If I get the fuel line, yeah, I did, didn't I? It's here somewhere. So we can bin that. Now I don't need the power lines because that I'll have to hook that up independently. We can leave that on, but don't really need all of that. What else needed to... I think that's okay. We'll see. We shall see. So it would go... Well, it wouldn't go there because we've got a coal patch in the way, but it can go there, in theory. So let's go and kill some biters. Always particularly risky running between the carriages. Right, so if we turn... In fact, if I deploy you guys... Have you got any wood and stuff so that you can be... Oh, you can take the boxes. Okay, that's fine. For some reason, they need to have those in, even though they've got the reactors in them. They sort of need to have some kind of wood or whatever in. Or, you know, burnable material. Even though they won't actually burn it. Oh, I don't think they will. No, see, it's still at 24. So I don't think they're burning that stuff, but... Because they've got reactors on. Okay. Let us go and do some work. See, this is sort of one of my problems. I guess it's a coincidence of mods in a sense, in that, or settings, in that these companion drones don't trigger, because the biters are on passive mode, and it doesn't trigger any kind of response. I mean, if I shoot one of these biters, they'll attack me, basically. But for some reason, the companion drones don't trigger that. I guess because it's not technically a player, and it's checking to see if a player has, you know, tried to kill one of them. Yeah, so it's more than a little cheaty. Why can't you place anything there? Oh, it's the creep, of course. Right, let's pick up the creep then. Got the wrong thing. So, I mean, they just wipe them out, basically. Which is, you know, I don't mind. Because it's not, you know, fighting biters isn't really the point of this stream, but... This series, but... So I was a bit sort of... Oh. When I realised. So I wonder if we could put another one on. Without doing any landfill. Because it should go... Is it right next to it, or does it need one? So it needs a bit of railway track there, doesn't it? So it would be, I guess, aligned with that. Yeah, so I am going to have to do a little bit of landfill in. Okay. I do have quite a bit sat in some chests, I think, from where I've been using it to get rid of stone, basically. Okay, how are we doing? So we're already out of rail stuff, aren't we? Okay. Right, let's see if I can hook up the things here. Hopefully that's okay. So if we go okay, maybe there. Wait, I flipped side then, didn't I? Oh, I have to, because... Yeah, okay. That's annoying. But, oh, pipe to ground is in the way. Okay. Won't be surprised if I've run out of roboports, actually. Can't tell, because it's in the dark zone. Oh no, there we go. Well, we got one there. Okay. I could pick some of these up. In fact, let's do that, because... Don't really need them. And I've got a few, so right, I'm going to connect them up. Oh. Wait, what? Oh, I've dropped it down a level. Okay. Let's just bring it across then. So we don't want these robots here permanently anyway. It's just to get them to build it. Did I never get those? Huh. Oh yeah, I did. Sorry, I'm just looking in the wrong place. Right, so everybody come back here, and we'll go and work on the actual mine. Okay, am I missing anybody? Yes, two of you. Come on. Okay. I'll just put some wood in. It's obviously rubbish fuel in this mod. It gets us where we need to go. Right, so where we need to go is up here somewhere. Now, if I put T-junction in there... where are we? Other way. T-junction, there we go. So, in theory it might be there. That's going to be... Well, actually, what do I want to do with this? Do I just want it on the end, or do I want to go up and then have a... do I want to do it like this, or do I want to... I think we probably want to go a little bit further up. I've got a lot of junctions very close together, which is never great. So if we go to there... In fact, let's put that one in as well. Oh, I haven't got any rail, have I? Okay. So if that was there... that's not too bad. What about if it was there? That's probably better. Okay. So we get rid of these signals. And grab that station again. Junction again. Then find the straight rail. So, station's going to be there somewhere, I think. Okay, but say I've run out of bits of rail, haven't I? Okay. Righto, let's go and see if we can get it to bring us. In fact, we're quite a way away, aren't we? So if we actually take the train back, so we didn't need to come all this way in the first place. Right, so if I... Let's go back to here. Oh, I can't, because it's... Let's just do it manually then. It's the wrong direction, basically. It's the wrong direction. It's the wrong direction. This is always perfectly safe, driving backwards down the wrong side of the railway track. That's your classic safe manoeuvre, that. I know nothing about it because obviously we're not really doing anything with the base, so there's no trains going to be moving. I suppose there's a very, very, very remote chance that they would, but yeah. Okay, let us stand over here and get the bots to bring us some stuff again. And I think we can probably make that to say 800. We could get rid of all that wood, get rid of that biomass, get rid of that stone brick. We could request some rail now, some signals rather. We've not got any. And we've not got any. Brilliant. Okay. Let's hope we don't need any more than that then. We will almost certainly need more than that. Okay. Okay. I only made one station, didn't I? Can I make a second one? Yep. Wonder how they're doing building all of this. They've not got any... Not got the ingredients they need, okay. They've not got the ingredients they need. Oh, they have. They're just messing about. Lollygaggers. So that's 3, 1, 2, 3. So that's roughly all of it there. Yeah, pipes is going to be the issue, I think. Did any of the iron plate end up? Yeah, so we're out of iron plate. So, I say we could just sort of put some in a storage chest. How would that help? It wouldn't help. That's the issue. No requester chests. I think if we move... Oh, there they come. If we move down... Reduce the distance they need to fly. Might speed things up a little bit. How are we doing? Oh, I guess they're bringing me the trains as well, aren't they? Fine. Medium pack, we'll probably need more of them. So I need some iron to do that. Okay. Need some more of them. Guess I could start making some of them as well. So if we get some more iron. Butcher them. Oh, that was copper now. Okay, what are we missing? Oh, we have got signals. Okay. Why didn't you... Okay, never mind. Why did you mark those as red before then? Got the signals. Obviously, I don't have any of that. Oh, we got all the rail as well. Okay. Let's... Oh. Oh, you're going to grab all the wood. Okay. Oh, can't be bothered. You can get that when I come back. Right. Okay. I know it sort of feels like I'm not... Well, I don't know, maybe it doesn't feel like we're making... I mean, we're not doing any science or any of that stuff, and we're not really making anything, but... I kind of know... How can I put this? I don't mind doing this, because I've done it... It's kind of how I've ended up playing a lot of, like, vanilla Factorio, in that... I sort of know I'm going to need a big bus, so I just build it, and I don't bother, you know... doing science, keeping science running or anything like that, because might as well just get the actual thing built. But it does mean it goes a bit sort of... That's why I'm doing a series to try and build myself some blueprints, because... oh, I'm out of those as well. Nuts. Oh, we really are big electric poles. Okay. Why is that not? There we go. So you're gonna run out of oh no! Don't know what's happened there. I wonder sometimes about the companion, what order the companion drones do stuff in. Right, let's go up to there. They do seem to be leaving the power poles for some reason. I wonder if they've been assigned to the regular bots. We'll just use the companions again to get rid of these, because this is right where the station's probably going to be. Is it? Yeah, we kind of want it sort of there-ish. Right, let's copy this one then. Or this one? No, let's copy this one. Okay. Like that. Put that on there for the time being. Head up to here. Now. That's too far up, isn't it? So it needs to be there. Or there. If it was there... Would the belts work? Yeah, the belts would work, wouldn't they? So... Get rid of that. And the signals, probably. Are you not? Oh, you are wiping them out. Okay. So that there. Oh, we've got... Okay. Got some landfill needs doing. Right, I'll do that. Okay. It's super duper slow, the train, because the wood in this mod is like very low fuel value. So it's also got, as it says there, acceleration is only 35%. Oh. Okay, we need a little bit more landfill then. Oh, okay. We out. Okay. Battle rail again. Okay. Why is that not? Oh, there's a tiny bit of water there, isn't there? Okay. Let's make some more then. They're having fun anyway. Bless them. Bless them. They're having fun. Right, so this is my mining thing. If we do it... Because we're going to get more than 4 lanes of iron. I think. Could do them vertical. Am I going to have enough room? I think I'll have enough room. Right, so we put it there. That's sort of the maximum corner. I'll have to tidy it all up. Might put them on passive now. Is there creep? Yeah, there's creep. Okay. I'm going to clear the creep up then. Okay. Get rid of that one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so if we sort of turn this one round and feed it in here instead, and then turn this one round. Oops, like that. So how many are we missing? I say we're going to be missing loads. Electric miners, but is that really 50 miners? Yeah, okay. Why is that not? Oh, cannot build on biter creep. Okay. Pick the biter creep up then. Oh, there's loads of it. Okay. Why is that then? Oh, they were on the patch, weren't they? Any more? No. Okay. They were on my patch. Just build it. Oh, I can't. I haven't got any undergrounds either. Where have all the undergrounds gone? We had loads of them. Right, okay. And oops. Oh, okay. So we need to rename this to. The train can't actually get here. Oh, it can. Well, I need to clearly do some landfill somewhere. Not clear to me where, though. There, maybe? There we go. What about this? It's obvious. Oh, yeah, there we go. It's a bit under. A bit there. There we go. There we go. Okay. So, this... Oh, there's creep here, of course, as well. I think the creep just stays there, though, doesn't it? Well, let's just pick it up. Let's be tidy. Gotta hide your massacres. Gotta hide your massacres. It's colonisation 101, that. Right. Now, put you in manual so you don't go running away. And you want to go from there, which is... What? Why is there no trading stop names? Yeah, because I haven't got them on. So we want to go from load 2 to this one, which, yeah, I've not even put it in. Okay. So let's just save that. So that wants to be full. And there will be AN other station. For you to empty it. Okay. We're getting there. Things seem to keep disappearing. I'm not sure if that's me going mad. Well, it's almost certainly me going mad, but whether there's also something going on as well. Right, are you going to put these power poles in? Don't appear to have any. So seems to be something missing somewhere, chaps. Where's the missing power pole? Ah. Well, isn't that? Is that real or is that a ghost? That looks like a ghost to me. Yeah. So it's super slow. It's more realistic actually. It's sort of more how trains actually, how slow they actually are. To accelerate. Is that one real? No, that one's not real. Now. Oh, well, we can tell there's power because the radar's activated. We will need to connect up the miners, like so. We need some undergrounds. If we've got any. We know we're short on mining drills by a long way. But I'm not actually that fussed about filling the whole thing in. Right now, would be nice to at least get all of the sort of lanes on the go though. I can maybe go and throw some stuff in there. I don't think we've got anything else, have we? Okay, let's move. We're on the right side of the rail this time. Let's go back to sort of here-ish then. There's a bit of track missing there. Okay. Oh, I can't see it. What are you? Oh, you're lacking pipes. Okay. Oh, there. That's right. Thought we'd be a bit longer than that. Oops, a bit longer than that. Manual. There we go. Ah, yes. So, if anyone did want to watch the charity stream, and Neil House is doing, he's just started. Obviously, he does like 15 minutes usually, doesn't he? People to trickle in, but I say if you did want to go and watch that and maybe contribute, then that's started. No worries if anyone does want to dump me and go and watch that. I'm more than happy to say eventually I'll be watching it, but I'm gonna need to get some dinner first, I think. So I think he's actually gonna start playing at 5, but I'll be fascinated to see how much he's actually raised, actually. Right, so what have we... Oh, we've got a few bits that we can get. We've not got any of those, have we? There you go. How have I ended up with 23 power poles when I had like 1 before? Feels like I'm going mad somewhere. Okay, we've got none of them. And now it's saying we've got none of them, but, you know, I don't know whether to trust it or not. None of them, none of them. Do we need any of them? We're probably alright with 20. Okay. If I get rid of that, how many miners can we make? I think I might just ferry some iron down to the machines at the bottom. Because we've got loads knocking about. Oh, now it's bringing me large power poles. This must be them putting things into the chests? I'm a bit confused as to why we go from not having them to having them. But I'm always a bit confused, so... It's just they shouldn't be rearranging the chests. And I don't think there's any, like, pending orders. Very strange. Very strange. Right, so that's a whole load of iron and copper. Let's go and see what we can put in where to get things moving. Right. So in theory we can make 184 mining drills, so we can put a load of iron and copper in for those. Because I think they're just... Oh, it does need automation cores, okay. 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 Right. Yes, so... That's all fine. Now, this is lacking iron plate, isn't it? So we could just put a little chest there with the filter on. Okay, so if we then copy that over, it should be the same, yeah. And oops, don't need any of them. No, that's all fine. Belts and etc. Okay, so you're lacking gears. Okay, it's just that that's not got any in. Okay. So maybe if we put that a little bit higher. And then what are you lacking? You're not lacking anything. It's just I've put a filter based on what random rubbish it put in. And that's not what should be in there. Okay. So that filter should be that one. Right, okay. So this one will end up without... Oh, I don't want it. So put maybe some in there. And the same with that. In fact, let's do it like that. Okay. Right. I'm slightly surprised we're still making machine cores. I guess they're just... It was whatever iron was left over. And there were a lot on the belts, so... Whoops. Okay, so what did we lack? And now we got 50 of them. So why is it making them? Because I thought they were steel, but I guess not. No, it is steel. You see, where does that keep getting iron from? Oh, I put one on the end of the thing, didn't I? No. No, that's a different place. Oh, I don't know. I don't know what's going on there. There's something going on, but I don't know what it is. Ah, sorry. Paste that in. And maybe just grab that little bit of that. This is the one where I added it onto the thing. Put it in there. Make me some power poles. So we've got tons of iron. It's just it's all up on the bus, as it were, waiting for me to put it in, but put it all together. But yeah, it's not the most efficient way of doing stuff. This, but when has that ever bothered me? So, what were we lacking? We were lacking undergrounds. And we've... not underground, splitters. And we got about 48 of them, so we're okay with that. It's not made any... or we're lacking... rail. Because ideally, I'd want to keep this going, like a main line system. And go up there, but there's no way we've got iron for that. I guess we could build this end of it and just whenever I finally get the rail up and running, because rail is obviously steel and okay. Oh, that's the point. How are we doing on power? Oh, loads of power. Might just sort of recycle this. There you go. So make a little bit more rail. I think we're fine. I think we can probably make this part, as I say, so I can get that end of it done. It's just we won't have the second copper station. Okay, so if I send you over to, say, here, it won't be able to, it'll stop there because it would need to do a turnaround and there's no station yet there yet. And that's what I'm going to do. We'll go up there and we'll put all of that in and get this second line going. The bot's chasing me. See, you're not even running, you're not even walking pace. Even with me going on the slow terrain, you're barely catching me. Right, okay. Where's this station then? Here you go, see, so there's tons of iron just sat here. What will happen is basically it will spend, but probably tomorrow as well, messing about, putting things in, and then it will suddenly all massively ramp up. And we'll suddenly kick everything back into gear. But for the time being, it's a bit... oh, I didn't do pipes, did I? Oh, well. Don't need that for what we're doing. But yeah, I forgot to do the pipes. Oh, we need a tank or two. Presumably, yeah, we lack pumps as well. Can I make any pumps? No. No steel. Okay. Right, what are we missing? We're missing a power connection there. And there. No path, yeah. So this is all pipes and etc. This is going to be an iron station, so that's okay. There won't be any water in it as well, will there? Right, so this needs to be unload 2. Then I go to you, and we go add station, unload 2, empty. Go to that one, please. There's no power here either. Still no power. Why is there no power? Why is there no power? If you're charging over that, how are you... Oh, there's no power poles there. Why have you not put those in? It'll have been assigned to some bot in the network. Right, so that'll get some proper fuel in it. So eventually it will start actually driving at something like a reasonable sort of pace. We could copy that, do my filtering that I like to do. Cool. Right, so let's test this out again. How many? I got 50, so it's still not enough. But oh well. Oh, hang on. Is there a radar? Yeah, there is. Okay. Okay. Right, so let's get this going. Yeah, the decision to put the biters on passive, I think, was the the thing that's really made this series work for me. I appreciate it might be a bit slow, and don't blame everyone if it's a bit too slow to watch, maybe. But all right, we need some landfill there, don't we? But yeah, I quite like in the pace of this. It's sort of sufficiently. I mean, this is basically all pretty much identical to vanilla, so that's good. But you know, we're making different stuff. Which is interesting. Right. Now. Oh, I've got stack inserters there. Okay. Huh. Didn't realise I'd put them on. And I can't make any. But I do have fast inserters. Okay, we'll swap out some fast inserters then. Or it'll not do anything. Huh, didn't think I'd put... That makes sense, but... Didn't realise I'd done that. Okay, so this should power this. Excellent. So I don't know what's going on with why it doesn't connect them. The power poles across the way. Don't know why it doesn't do that, but so I won't fill the rest of it in. In fact, can I? Have I just used all of the? No, I've got 25 left. But it'll just show it flow. Or let me check it's flowing, basically. Yeah. Okay, and we got stuff there. Superb. Okay. And we've got a little bit in each. Excellent. Right, so if we send it home, as it were, then that tiny bit will empty out. Oh, I can't do the fuel. Okay. See how much faster it is when you use the actual, use actual fuel. It's 15 megajoules rather than the 1.25. But yeah, it'll drop the tiny bit out. In fact, we probably want to pop it to manual actually, but so that I can get rid of that wood. So we just drop it onto manual. Let us coast in. Okay, and then if I take the wood out, then I'll put that back in. Oh, I put smart stacks on this as well. Oh, that makes, you know, it should be stacks, but I hadn't realised I'd done that already. Okay, that's proper on automatic. Send you back to load up. Okay. Now this is missing loads of pipe. Am I bothered about that? Not really. Because pipe's one of the first things we can make. I just wanted to mess about with trains, basically. Right. Let's get what we can built of this. Does that cover everything? No, nowhere near. Put one in there. Oops. So, I need a whole load of landfill, don't I? Okay. Have I got... Oh, I haven't even got any on me. Okay. No stone. Right. In fact, let's just do it by hand. There we go. Let's grab these. Let's just do it by hand, as they say. Put that in. And then if I make sure I'm well out of the way. And then, so we're going to need a bit of landfill. Oh. Oh, can you not ghost landfill in this? Or am I being dumb? Huh. Okay. Will you let me do it by copying? It might be because of Dectoria. So if I landfill that, will you let me copy and paste that? Not the... No, okay. I suspect that's a Dectorio thing. It's no great shakes because there's loads of them. Loads of stuff they need to build. Let's just pop one up here somewhere then. That covers sort of most of it. I say this is a second copper one, but you know, I don't even have the rail to connect it, so that's fine. We'll leave it as is. Right then, so back to the main. In fact, let's just have a look. Make sure the train got... Yes, it did. Cool. Okay. Smashing. Oh, I've left my bots on, haven't I? Wasn't paying attention. Right, so what we're going to do now is rework the whole machine cores and circuits thing. Partly because it's obviously in the wrong place now, but also because it's a bit weird what I did. A bit weird. Right. Yeah, so the iron will plug in there. We need 4 more, you know, for the second copper. And that should at least get us a bit of decent amount of stuff to get things building. Right, where are we going? So we'll need an extra 4 here, won't we, I think. Obviously, the intention is, you know, the excess will go on the bus, so we won't just have it sat there. only being turned into circuits, etc. But yeah, look at these. Right. Do I just want to pull it all up? It's the machine cores one that I think the design is horrible and stupid. This one I'm not unhappy with the design. It's just in the wrong place, and obviously the copper belt's the wrong way around now. What does it say rate-wise? So it's 18 circuits a second. So it's a belt of green circuits, isn't it? Basically. But it would do more. Did I not near side those? No, I didn't. No. Cool. Yeah, I think what I'll do, I'll just sort of copy and paste this back, if you see what I mean. So, if I just sort of... What's in that? Oh, okay. So if we... How far would we need? We need to go one more than that, don't we? So we need to be there. And then I can pick these ones up. All of this. From here back, as it were. But then... undo that. Is that right? So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, okay. I guess that's all been assigned to various bots, but we'll see if we can do some of it. I'm just wondering if we can get sort of 2 lanes of green out of it, but it's fine. Right, I don't have any undergrounds or long-handeds. Okay. Get some of them in. So yeah, let's kill all of this off because it's just nuts. Let's take the power. Oh. Wait. There. Yeah, so we want to redesign this basically, the main machine cores one. That's sort of the last job for today, really. See if we can get all of that done. I need to rework some of these belts, like so. Like that. Okay. So that's still, excuse me, so that's still iron plate, I think. Excuse me. Right, so that's still iron plate. Helps if you don't misclick. And in there. Don't need that one. So then we want copper on this line. Are you going to play ball if I put you there? Should be okay. Yeah. Okie dokie. And then this needs to be copper. That might be a little trickier. How best to do that? I could just double it back on itself, but it wouldn't quite work. I could always just hop it over here, couldn't I? So if we do that, then we can have copper there. And then just do a little dog leg. We'll do the thing where if you just run it along, it'll reverse it all for you. Like so. What else? We've got no power. So let's get some from there. Across to, oops. So that looks like a straight line to me. Is that a straight line? There? Is that right? Yeah, that's okay. In fact, maybe would a medium work? Yeah. How are we doing? Bots are all running out of charge. How is everything now? So, I've got long-handeds, but I guess there's some somewhere in the system if they're... Or is it just... I think I'm out of juice, aren't I? So... I'll just do that. No, wrong way around. So that's all of them. I didn't hook that up, so I'll do that. Okay, let's... excuse me again. Let's properly fill that in. Like that. Whoops. No. There we go. Right. Well, I can see green circuits here, but not here. Why not? Oh, because you've not got... Oh, of course, the coppers. Oh. The coppers... Oh, right. Okay, so... Really horrible design. I mean, what's horrible about it is more the... This whole situation here with the copper all over the place and all that sort of thing. That's the biggest issue, I would say. What I could simply do is just like have two of them. So where I've put, you know, all of these in a row, because these are really hungry for iron actually. You know, if we just sort of chop a load of this out and just have two sets, so rather than sort of 8 in a row there, we just have 4 and then just repeat it down here. Slight difficulty with that is that I'm not sure there's the room. We could build it here, of course. In fact, that's probably better, I think, because then another green circuits would fit quite well in there. And we could have, you know, these two parallel. Yeah, okay, let's do that then. So, well, if we... if I copy and paste sort of this bit. And then let's line it up with this. We'll leave a little bit of space. Obviously, I still want to rework the copper bit of it, but we can... What's that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So if we did have beacons, they potentially go in the middle. Okay, so we can now get rid of all of this malarkey. Yeah, so we shouldn't need the copper because multi-lanes are copper because we've halved the demand, so it's like 3/4 of a lane on each side, so I can just do a single lane of copper rather than the double lane I ended up with. Well, it wasn't, it's like 1.5 on each side. It's, I say that's why it's particularly horrible. Are we out of juice again? We are, aren't we? Let's get the companion drones on the go instead. Right. So I need more of them, definitely. Where have you lot gone? Oh, you're off there, are you? Okay. As long as you're happy, that's all that matters. Right. Yeah, let's hook the bottom iron bit up first. Like so. And then, let's say, I need to rethink this. Can we not? Okay. Oh, you're filling it out now? Okay, that's good. Why did I make... Oh, let's just cancel all that. Right. So, what was this abomination? So basically, I ended up with longs there because they had to output on the middle. So if that then goes, I think we ended up with the power there because of the same issue, that it was too far. I think. So then we should be able to just sort of, in fact, if I pick that up, copy that down, then we can cut and paste that. So it wasn't massive. It wasn't massively bad, as it were. It was just sort of, I was trying to feed too much into it, and you know, ended up with belt spaghetti for no real good reason. But that, if that's the copper, it actually needs to be in that direction. I say it's just because these are so hungry for material, basically. Right. With no power connection across there, though. Just pop one in there for the time being. Okay, so then we want... That's the machine cores coming out. Oh, that's the point. Where am I actually connecting them? I can't remember. So it's that inside one. Oh, I did a swapsy thing, did I? That was clever of me. Why did I do that? Okay. Okay. Wow. Okay. In that case, we need to pick all of that up. All of that. All of that. Let's just tidy that up. We've got a random bit of belt there where I've dragged incorrectly. So then if this is sort of green circuits here, do I... Yeah, okay. This whole belt needs cleaning up. Wow, okay. That's a lot of iron. Right, and now then, this can go, oops, can go... Where would it be? Have I put it? So it's on the inside, isn't it? Okay. I think... Yeah, that needs to be... So that would be the greens. And then this would be the machine cores now. So we need... Why am I not over there just doing it? Right. Okay, there we go. Still a bit higgledy-piggledy, but a bit better. As I say, I'm going to have to clean a lot of these lines up, but that's fine. Okay, so we want to grab some copper on both sides here. We want some iron here. Okay. So, eventually when there is iron, that'll be that. But what I'll just do, so that we can make sure it's working, is we'll just put a little offshoot here. Like that. And same on this side. Like that. And then copper. Okay, so... I think I might have to go backwards on the copper. Okay. So I jump over there. Then do that. And then the same on this side. Like that. Wait. That's the wrong ones, isn't it? That would be iron there. But this would be iron. Yeah, this would be copper. Okay. I'm going to have to clean these lines up so much. Okay. Fine. It's all fine. It's all fine. It's not a problem. It's all fine. Right. Makes this easier, though. Ish. Because this is now the copper. Right, so we've got iron plate now going off of here, haven't we? That one. Like that. Oops. So this needs to connect temporarily here. Righty-ho. Then this is copper. And that's copper, which is not very convenient. Well, I could just double back on myself. Like so. I suppose it would be better. Well, not better, but achieve the same effect, would it, if I sort of do that? Because we're going to be using quite a lot of copper, so I need to clean all this rubbish up now. There we go. Then we'll just take a little temporary offshoot down here. So it needs to come off of there. So about there-ish, I guess. Okay, so let's see if I've hooked all that up properly. And we should start making machine cores. The core of the machine. So I'll push it all that way to start with. In fact, it may all go that way, mayn't it? Because I've put a priority on it. So maybe if I just do a second off split here. Just to get a little bit coming through so that we can see it is sort of hooked up properly. So that's copper. That's working. So no reason the others shouldn't. Belt's the wrong way around there, but that, does that matter? Okay, there are machine cores happening. They're not going anywhere because of the all the green circuits that are in the way. But awesome. Right, so if we double this up, because that's only like 6 a second. And we want at least double that. Probably more like in fact, we might be able to do a sort of a whatever's left production on the end, maybe. Cool, okay. So don't get why. I guess it's because I had it as ghosted, but it seems to be like it's putting them down even though I've got them. Right. So yeah, we can't fully complete all of that because yeah, I would need to hook up all the belts and stuff, but I think in principle that's okay. If we have, let's see. So, have them there. Right. Can I hook these together? I could probably do a... Oops. merge. Oh, wrong one. Okay. Oops. Okay. Okay. So what I'm sort of anticipating is hooking up. So we'll draw off what we need to here, and then I'll have to download some balancers, and we'll sort of do a 8-to-4 and an 8-to-4. And so we'll have the iron. Oops. Iron and copper on these two. Like this. But like everything that's left, if you see what I mean. So we'll probably have more than the belts, because I'm not sure about the draw rates on some of these, but we can probably double this up as well. Can we? Let's have a look. So 58.5. So if it's 15, 30, 45, 60. So that's about 4 belts worth of iron. 15, 30, 45, 60. So it's slightly more copper than 4 belts worth of copper. How could I fix that? Well, that's probably a reflection. Although, would it have been even counting them? Because they're not even there. Can't build any. Okay. Might not have counted those ones, so we maybe can't support quite so many machine core machines. That's fine. Yeah, so what we'll do, just to sort of simulate that in a sense, so I need to download the some balancer books. But we'll just continue. Wrong ones. Well, no, let's do that. So I'll just continue these down for the time being. Because I'm quite keen to actually start building stuff. If you see what I mean. It's been quite a lot of episodes of... it's been quite a bit of me sort of messing about, really. Oh, you're not going to be right in the way, are you? Okay. So this won't be what it needs to be ultimately, because I say I need to... Where does it... I'm swapping them round, but I don't know if that really matters as such, does it? Don't really matter if copper was first. Right, so this... Oh! What's going on there? So, machine cores there. Eventually green circuits there. Cool. Good stuff on other... You know, a lot of this, it's very easy to recycle. But say, it'll be whatever's like left after these becomes 4 lanes of iron and 4 lanes of copper. But say I need to get some... I need to download some balancers, basically. Well, I've already got some, but they're not in this library, I don't think. No, they're not mine. It's somebody else has designed them. Someone very, very clever. Cool. Okay, so how much of a time we got? We got 20 minutes left. What do we do next? So, we could build some more. What could we build? So, I guess worst case with these is I'll like double them up. I mean, we wouldn't do that, but it would go up to there. So if we then allow like a bit of wiggle room, we could sort of start building stuff here. And what we could do is we could build like pipe and belt and that sort of thing. You know, the super basic stuff. And then I can start the science. Maybe, or, you know, start building some sciencey ones. Okay. Do I have... I don't think I do, but... Let's copy and paste anyway. So we can take this back to somewhere here with some safety. Okay. If I get the chance, I'll do some, you know, the tidying up basically. Not sure how much time I'll get between the next stream and this one, but actually this will end up being iron plate, won't it? It's this one that's completely wrong. I'll probably just go and stick a chest on the end and an inserter and just pull it all in there. Right, so if we take, as I say, this sort of point, so this is the sort of first safe place. Would that work? So, say, we copy that, it's like double the length, got a bit of wiggle room, perfect. Right, so let's actually start making some stuff. We've got about 20 minutes left, so we can probably start, you know, build some pipes and stuff. I mean, what, you know, what's sort of lacking? What I'm kind of thinking now is maybe we put steel here, because steel's a bigger build and I can make it sort of self-contained. And then we just have the steel, you know, join the bus wherever it's, you know, best appropriate, or most appropriate rather. I'm kind of thinking we'd loop it back around so that maybe I end up with 2 lanes of steel, or I just connect it on here and pass it up there. The difficulty with that is I've put the blooming wood there. Why I put it there, I don't know. Really should be on this side, and then it's expandable as well. But, you know. Anyway, what we want to build, I can't, can I? Because I haven't got any assemblers, and I don't imagine. How would I make assemblers? I mean, we could make some grey assemblers and then just upgrade them later. So we would need steel. I don't think I've got any steel. Let's have a look-see. I think all the steel is gone. Oh, you're going to bring me all that stuff. Marvellous, okay. What are we missing? I mean, I could get rid of some of these. Like that. What am I looking for? I've completely forgotten. Oh look, we have got some long-handeds. Assembly machines, that's what I'm after. Here we go. Oh, we have got loads of them. Excellent. Excellent. Why have you put circuits in there? Did I put circuits in there? Surely that should be iron plate, shouldn't it? No, it shouldn't, because... Huh? What would be in there that I've not already got? So it needs iron for them. So this one needs a filtered one of these, and so does this one. Okay. Guess we need one here as well then. Okay. Okay. I think I confused myself there, but it's been a long day. Okay. Pipes. I want to get the pipes done because it'll then fill out the rest of the train bit that's like needs a heck of a lot of pipes. Except it doesn't. Why does it not need pipes anymore? Yeah, it does. I guess there's just so much... Oh, there you go. There's just so much on the list that it's not able to list it all out. Okay. Right. Power pole. Let's have a look at power. Okay, so probably could do with a bit more power at some point. Now, guess I'll just use my standard sort of system of doing this. Might as well. Where do we want to line it up? If we line it up sort of here. Now, I don't think I'm going to bother with steel pipes. I know there's like they're intended for big volumes and all that sort of stuff, and maybe we'll end up there, but I think I'm happy just like playing it through rather than necessarily. How many do you need? You think half a second, 10 pipes. That's fine. So if we do another one now. Okay. Oops. Let's just take it off as a cascade job. For the time being. We want a roboport. And we want some lights. So, why is there no iron plate up here? Because it's not properly connected. Okay. How much belt does that need? Quite a bit. Okay. Oh, you're putting it all in, are you? Okay. Come here. Trying to pick them up. Just want it to do like one lane, and they're doing it very randomly. Okay. So that should feed through eventually. Start making some pipe, and then the bots will start filling it out. Superb. Finally, we've done something. Okay, so I'm thinking with the belt, because they're like such long chains, I don't know that... Aren't they... They all just sort of feed on each other. So if you make... Which is loggy 5, there we go. So if you make the purple ones, if we ever get to in purple ones, you know, it's advanced belts plus extra things. And then that's express belts plus extra things. And then that's fast belts plus extra things. Well, that does include lube still. Okay. So I'm actually wondering if I set this up more like a logistic style build, and then I can just keep adding extra belt bits to it. So I built the first one, transport belts, you know, as a proper build, as it were. And then the others, oh, that's just more iron gear wheels, isn't it? And that's circuits. So I think we can build these like normal. Okay, so if we build a... Because do they all need iron gear wheels still? They do, they do. That needs iron beams now, though. And that needs cores. Okay. So it's 2... Oh, it needs 5 belts as well. Okay. Rather than 4. Oh, 4 belts in that. Okay. And we want loaders as well. Right. I might just do a temporary one then. So I guess if we had enough room... you know, for a beacon... You know, theoretically. I probably won't end up doing that, but... If you're making... So we need both... gear wheels and iron beam. Oh, hello, Grim. You alright? I'm knackered, to be honest with you. I woke up at 3 AM this morning. And I couldn't get back to sleep. And then I spent all day cleaning, basically. But how are you doing? Are you okay? Right, so maybe... Because if that's iron beams, and that is gear wheels. I think I'm just going to have to make them sort of fairly off ratio, which I'm not too fussed about. So if this is just regular transport belts. Oh no, of course I need... Yeah. Okay. Because I didn't end up putting gear wheels on the bus. Okay. So if that's that one, and then we have a second one of that, and then we can feed it directly into which one uses... Because that's beams and gear wheels. So maybe this is a mixed line then. Of beams and gear wheels? Mayhaps? No, what have I put on there? What? Iron gear beams. Don't know what I did there. So, say, iron plate coming up there. I'll probably need more. So if that then is... Oops, both of those. So this one feeds into whichever one, which should be next. So if we do that one, wait, they're going to need access to both, aren't they? There you go. That doesn't need. Well, which is which? So if that's, so it doesn't need that one. Good, thanks. Built a nuke plant today and a uranium processing area. Oh, crikey. Nuke plant has confused me, though. Why is that? Just the numbers sort of thing, or... Oops. It's one of the things I love about this game, that you can use that. I mean, it's a bit of a bonkers thing to say, isn't it? I built a nuclear power plant today. But it's like... So that's why I love this type of game, really. Right, we'll limit that. We need to filter on it as well. I could connect it to the... I could start doing this, couldn't I? Logging network. Oh no, I'm not going to bother with all that fannying around. So we want them. And that needs to be that. You should be that. We want, say, 4 stacks. Your undergrounds. That's 4 of them. I don't know, a couple of rows. So then the next one, the splitter, also needs transport belts, but it also needs... Okay. So maybe... Would that work? Maybe we could put that there. So this is the splitters. So it needs gear wheels. Okay. Doesn't need iron plate, does it? But this one will. You need everything. There's 2x4 set up that should produce a max of 120 megawatts. Oh, 1,120 megawatts, and it seems to produce 1.4 gigawatts. 1440 megawatts. Oh, right, okay. Not sure I got any suggestions on that. It could be. I mean, you're taking account of the whatchamacallit bonus. The the bonus you get, you know, the bonus amount of power you get for putting them next to each other. What's it called, that? I can't remember what it calls it. You're not working because you need machine cores, don't you? So in fact, you might be better if I just put that there. And then have machine cores. Finally a use for these millions of machine cores I've been building. Okay. Right, so up there. What's there? Yeah, it's a 4 at 200% and a 4 at 300%. Okay. I mean, if it's producing more than what you want, I wouldn't complain at that. We want that on there. Why have you not built that? So that should give them enough, or give them stuff to build the rest of all the bus and all that sort of stuff that's been sat there as ghosts for ages. So I think with the the red. Well, let's have a look and see what are we short on here. If I can work this out. So we're down by 2 of them and 3.5 of them. Okay, so well, in theory, I don't know that I'm actually that fussed about hitting the exact numbers, but we can certainly put double the amount in without too much of an issue. So in theory, we're still 1.5 machines of them down, but that's, you know, who cares? Really? I mean, I can fit another one in, but I don't like to go that close. I'd rather keep it there. Okay, so tidy that up. Red circuits I'll just do as a separate build and request these, because if I do red circuits, I'll do it as an update and upgrade everything basically. I've got a handful of them that I can use if I desperately need them, so that's not too much of an issue. Are you using these pipes, lads? Ah, you have done. Excellent, 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 excellent. Right. So I don't understand why it won't let me do landfill, like remote ghosty. It must be because it must be a Factorio thing. Just won't let me do it. Don't know what's happened there. Yeah, so what I'll do, I mean, at the very least, I'll just leave it running and they can finish off all of this stuff, basically, because I should actually extend this down. Oops, I don't know why I keep doing that. Why do I? It's because I'm hitting shift, but I didn't mean to. So I can build a lot more of that. Because, say, we may end up connecting other things here. Because we're going to need rare earths and all sorts of stuff. So, we can all connect it on the back there. And there's plenty of room to play about with there. Or we can just take it across when we need to. In terms of things like this, moving that on the other side and, landfilling this, I'll do it if I get time, basically. But yeah, we'll certainly leave them to chunk through. Oh look, there's a couple of missed bits of belt there. But tomorrow we'll pick up, basically. So I'm going to end as usual sort of time. But yeah, tomorrow we'll pick up building more stuff, basically. So I want to get the basics. What I would normally do is put science first, but because I don't properly fully understand the science, obviously because it's all new to me, we'll build sort of the basics first, so we need to make... It's effectively what we've built here, but in a less higgledy-piggledy all over the place. So we need inserters, we need... What else have we got here? We've got mining machines. I can probably do level 2 mining machines, but they require rare earth. So we could add a bit of rare earth processing, but we need steel as well. So we'll kind of get the, the basic building blocks on the go. We should really also do like petroleum stuff in a better way. I don't actually think these are bad builds as such. And it kind of occurs to me, because they're fairly... I mean, I could do with rearranging some stuff, but I don't think we're in a bad setup here, in the sense that... Because I'm planning on doing the oil and gas because we've got loads of oil spots over here. So I could either rip it up and put the oil in, or we could maybe just bring it all up in a train here. We could have an oil, station there, and then I could effectively flip it round. I have to think about that. I don't think we're getting to that tomorrow, but because we've got this other copper I want to tap. I say I need to do this, and I say I don't quite know why it won't let me do the landfill, but we can hook that up. Yeah, so we've got lots and lots still on the list, but yeah, I think that's it for today. Hopefully I won't be as tired tomorrow and actually get a proper good night's sleep. So I was a bit sort of annoyed that I woke up so early. It was one of those where you wake up and you sort of, well, maybe you don't get it, but sort of wake up and you think your alarm's in 5 minutes. You think you've woken up just before your alarm sort of thing. And after laying there for sort of half an hour, I was like, what time is it? And looked at my clock, and it was like half 3, and it was like, oh God. But I was properly awake then, you see, so I had to get up. Yeah, so I'll leave it chugging away. I'll probably do some little bits maybe, and maybe move that. But I'm not really going to have much time before I play again tomorrow. We will be back tomorrow. Oh, sorry. I didn't want to get any comment. It's not playing, you just confused me. I've just said I can get rid of the stolen blueprints I was using. When you say, you mean stolen, how do you steal a blueprint? You mean you logged on to someone's multiplayer or something, did you, and pinched a blueprint? I don't know how you steal a blueprint. It's sort of given away. I need to do some bigger nuke builds as well, because as it turns out that they're not horrendous like everyone says for UPS. My normal iron cross design 2x2 is a bit wimpy, so I need a sort of something like that, a 2x4, 2x4 or 2x8 maybe, something like that. So I can use it more extensively than I currently have. Oh, it's what you call the ones you got from Phoenix. Yeah, I mean, if people are putting them on the Factorio prints, then you're not stealing them. They're intending for you to use them. But I know what you mean. Cool. Yeah. So that's it for today. I'll bring up my schedule. Oh, crikey, there's a few of them there. Right. So for anyone who doesn't know, who's watching along, who doesn't know, I stream weekends, basically. So Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. At the moment, I'm streaming Factorio Saturday and Sunday, so today and tomorrow. I'll be back exactly that time, 3 p.m, Factorio. It'll probably be this again, as I say. Well, I'm really enjoying this. As I've gone a bit weird I've gone for a weird route of scaling up before I probably should, but I tend to do that. And also, we ran out of iron, so we kind of didn't have a choice, really. And we might as well build it as we want it to be, to start with. It just means it's a bit of a lull in the progress for the time being. But yes, I'm really enjoying this more than I thought I would. And then Fridays and Mondays, I stream Dyson Sphere program. We are really close. My goal on that is basically, I could probably finish it on Monday in the sense of doing mission complete. But my goal is to build a Dyson Sphere. To do that in a practical sort of time frame, we're going to have to scale up rocket production. I mean, it's not a mega base or anything like that, but we need to be chugging away. There's no point me doing nothing. I could just leave it running basically, and it'll build a Dyson Sphere eventually. But we might as well try and scale things up. But yeah, we've basically done all of the coloured science, and we're on to the white science in Dyson Sphere, so we are very, very nearly close. Probably by the end of the month or so. I'm actually going to an event, so I'm going to the WASD. I always did pronounce it WASD, WASD. It's like basically it's the RESD, EGX RESD in London. I'm going to that at the beginning of April, so I'm hoping we might get the Dyson Sphere series finished for then, and then when I come back after that, we can restart Satisfactory. Hopefully, fingers crossed. Maybe it's sort of mid-April, that event. So yeah. So I say that's what I'm thinking, but I don't know. If you wanted to catch up with this series or any of the other series, then I have a YouTube channel. It's Trismegistus, or alias to Triggles, because I think that's a bit easier to say. I think that's it. So a bit, just a bit flat today, but so I didn't get a lot of sleep, so apologies for that if it's been a bit of a slow stream, but there you go. We are chugging away, you know, and so I'm enjoying this mod quite a lot. It's my intention to basically try some of the others, so like SpaceX and maybe Bob's in it, or Angels, something like that. But yeah, I need to restart the aesthetic build stream as well on the blueprints one. But yeah, tomorrow we will do Krastorio 2, and then we will see what we shall see for the next week. I think that's it. Yeah. So, sorry. So I'm not gonna do a raid or anything because I find it a bit embarrassing doing that sort of stuff. And I know, you know, I should do, and it is great when people raid me and stuff, but I find it a bit sort of overwhelming if I'm totally honest. So, but what I'm going to say, so if you're not aware, Neil House is doing a charity. I think it's today. I might have got it wrong, but I believe he's doing a charity stream for Save the Children. To help with the sort of relief efforts for the war in Ukraine. So if that's of any interest to you, then you can go and watch that. I will be watching that later on once I've had some dinner. But yes, so just I guess plug it rather than do raid or anything. So yes, so that's just a note. So yeah, so say if you have been watching, thanks for doing so. I hope you enjoyed it. You might consider coming back next week. Coming back tomorrow. Thanks for watching. Cheers. I promise it'll be a little more coherent tomorrow, but yeah, thanks for watching, everyone. Cheers.